Bashers. Speedy Tuesday. Hey, everybody. Great to have you on the show. Thanks for joining me for this. Might be a truncated show because Dirk is sick. I have a really bad cold. And, not the pleasant kind, like, phlegm and all that stuff. It's bad. And it kind of happened yesterday morning. Kind of like happened out of nowhere, as I guess colds do. But I could tell something was happening. So a little bit of a sore throat, and then my nose felt weird. I was taking care of my neighbor's dog, and it was great. And we were out, and had nothing. It has nothing to do. You don't catch colds because it's cold outside. You catch colds from viruses from people. But there was this girl. I was walking past the laundromat, and she went achoo, like right in front of my face. And I went, hey, hey, hey. She just didn't. She had headphones on. She just didn't realize. And I was like, if I get sick, and boom, boy, did I get hit with a sledgehammer. Holy macaroni. I've just been on the couch, bundled up because I'm freezing, and drinking a lot of tea with honey. Blech. I like my tea strong with just a touch of milk. That's my way I drink tea, and this is just a totally different experience. But anyway, there's no way I was going to skip Speedy Tuesday. Just watching like 800 episodes of What's My Line because I just happen to love Dorothy Kilgallen and Bennett Cerf and Arlene Francis. Google that. Anyway, let's see who got in there at number one. Panel Power coming back for you. Buonasera tutti. Good evening, all. Great to have you on the show. Thanks so much, Panel Power. How are you all doing today? Gabbery. I mean, I know I have no voice at all because just the hacking has been brutal. Brutal. But anyway, listen, the first week of 2026 and boom. So let's hope that's the first and last time I get a cold because it's just I have so much to do and it's just sidelining me and, just don't have much bandwidth. And I'm a pretty good sick person. I don't require any assistance for the most part. I just want to kind of just cover myself up and get over it. I'm just not like, some people are like, where's my soup? Where's my tea? I'm definitely not that guy. Nick Brooker, Mr. Brooker, Yavol, sir, Mr. Brooker. Great to have you here. I also am going to take a Baraka. For those of you who don't know about the wonders of Baraka, let me turn you on to it. Americans do not know about this. This is something that the Irish know well, and most Europeans, because you can buy it in just about any store, any pharmacy or chemist, right? And it's called Baraka, and it's great for hangovers for the most part, but it's really great for giving you energy. It's full of vitamin C, and comes in a little tablet, and I'll show you what it does. It's an effervescent tablet, and you just put it. I put it in like fizzy water because I just like fizzy water. Most people put it in regular water. It's very, very nice, and it gives you a lot of energy. So I'll drink that, and hopefully by the hour's end, maybe we can go a little bit longer because it'll artificially stimulate me and make me feel better, which I'm hoping is true. Yavo, Nick Brooker. And he also says, the 3 is the magic number. There is a number, a magic number. It's a great band. I don't know if they're a great band. The remnants of Jellyfish, the 2nd edition, without the incredible Andy Sturmer, did a project a couple of years ago, and they had a great song called There Is a Number, and it was really great. Check them out. What are they called? I don't even remember. The members of Jellyfish. Can't remember anything right now. My memory is so shot. What is the name of this band? Okay, what is the name of the band? The new band. I don't remember. Maybe some of you guys do. I don't remember. Who cares? I don't remember. Well done. P squared, indeed. Well, he's always on top of it. We can't knock that guy down. Upvoted numero uno dos, Nick Brooker. Thank you, Mr. Brooker. Space Ace. Hey, buddy. Great to have you on the show. Look at that. Vintage. Some vintage Rolex on the wrist candy, man. That's looking quite beautiful on you. Look at that. That's a JoJo watch if I ever saw one, right? Wouldn't that look? Get well soon, Dirk. Thank you very much. It's a cold. It's just, it's just everything's crap. I have no attention span at all. So I'm like watching What's My Line? If you don't know what that, it's a show from the 50s and the 60s, and you can go on YouTube and watch it. You have to guess what people do for a living, because I don't even know if people would know what that means anymore. What's my line? Meaning your line of work. Now, I don't think that that's in today's parlance. I don't think so. I think it's no longer in the lexicon. What line of work are you in? They would say in the 40s and 50s. Oh, he's a bricklayer. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was called What's My Line? Then they would have a mystery guest, and they got everybody, all the big stars, you name it, everyone from Judy to Frank to Joey Heatherton, you name it, they had everybody. And Anne Margaret. It was amazing stuff. I don't think that show would work now, but anyway, cheers to everybody. Here is some Baraka. And it's delicious. It tastes like orange drink. I don't know what cocaine is like, but I'm assuming it's that. Dave Fahrenheit 451 upvoted. Please upvote if you can. We do the show even while we're sick because you matter. Bashers matter. Hashtag bashers matter. All bashers matter. Let's not get into that. And then I was thinking about words that you can't say anymore. I'm not going to say them. That's for a Friday show, and I'm gonna throw that past the big guy, because certain words have fallen out of favor because they might either be considered derogatory or offensive, like knackers, as we went through that with me. And some people think that they're amusing, but it's not amusing to some people. But there's some legitimate words out there that have been kind of co-opted and taken away from people for really no reason. And I was thinking about I was putting together a little list before I passed out. But it's very interesting. Franco Fiore, please upvote. Grazie mille, signori. Please upvote. You have no idea what it does for the show. I'm grateful. Carolyn Martin, the girl with the wrench, did I make the top 10? Carolyn Martin called this morning and we were talking, I know, but I know I was like bundled up and I know we talked about stuff, but what exactly it was, I don't remember. Exactly. I apologize if I seemed completely distracted. I wasn't. Just I have no bandwidth at all. I need a RAM upgrade. It's just a wicked cold. Upvoted. Thank you so much, Carolyn Martin. And Renaissance, Sir Julian. What's up, Doc? Dirk. So I watched a documentary the other day on what's Opera Doc. Have you ever seen? Of course you have, right? It's the incredible Carl Stalling, the composer for all the Merry Melodies, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, etc. Some of the greatest classical compositions in the world. Modern classical, I guess, for that era, right? We considered modern classical. And then they were comparing it with a Tom and Jerry thing that was also about opera, and it used the same piece of music. And they were saying who did what first, but they came out the same year. What fascinating stuff. What's up, Renaissance? Great to have you. If I do my Orson Welles, it probably will make me cough a lot. If I turn the camera off, it means it's for a very good reason that I don't want to disgust you. So if that happens, 30 days hath September, April, May, and no wonder all the rest have peanut butter, except my little old grandmother. She rides a little red tricycle, Ogden Nash. That's pretty good. Thank you, sir. Happy Tuesday, says Hitesh C. Hey, Hitesh, great to have you live on the show. Congratulations to Panel Power, upvoted. Thank you, sir. Pale death beats equally at the poor man's gate and at the palaces of kings. Indeed. So one of the words was, because I was watching Who Do You Think You Are? And it was Annie Lennox, right? The beautiful, incredible, everyone adores her. Who doesn't? She's from Aberdeen in Scotland. And she found out that her relatives were paupers. Now, that is not a word you would use today. And I didn't get around to Googling it. Maybe I will after the Baraka. And I did make myself a coffee. I've not been drinking any coffee because, coffee doesn't taste good when you're sick. But I figured for the show, I'll do it. For the bashers. For the bashers. You wouldn't use that. She goes, wow, you wouldn't use that word today. Then I was like, is it offensive to people? Is it one of the words that are offensive? Like, for example, I think I've told you all that Paul works with mentally challenged adult people. That's his job, his vocation. That's what he's trained to do. Now, There used to be a word that people used to call them, which is a terrible word that no one uses. But when you think about it, that word was not a bad word. It was actually just commenting on their level of inability to develop at a quote unquote normal rate. But I think, and we blamed it on New Yorkers. We talked about it at length today. And when did that word fall out of favor and why? And it's because people started to use it as an epithet, which is a terrible thing to do to somebody who's experiencing something like that. How incredibly cruel is that and terrible. But it wasn't that they were using the word, they were taking the actual word, and then it fell out of favor because, of course, it's, now it's associated with something very detrimental to people and unkind in the worst way possible. And I'm not going to say it here. Don't think of him as gone. Away his journey's just begun. Life holds so many facets. This earth is, I'm going to read that again because it's too beautiful. Don't think of him as gone. Away his journey's just begun. Life holds so many facets. This earth is only one. Trevor, beautiful. That's your friend Trevor, huh? God rest his soul, my dearest Julian, and the soul of your beautiful beloved Trevor. And I loved how eloquently you put that together about how the two men, enjoying a intimate friendship. It was quite a beautiful tribute. The way how eloquently grandiloquent you write. Absolutely beautifully. Thank you so much, sir. I crawl into bed and close my eyes and realize that you're gone. Then comes the fears and then the tears, and life just seems so wrong. Yeah, I mean, we go around on this rock so quickly. I think about that. I mean, how old I am. I think about, oh shit, I'm in the back stretch, right? I have family, I will lose them or they will lose me. I have friends that I will lose or they will lose me. And how do we grapple with that? How do we, the pets, we've all been through that. Most recently our beautiful wonderful Morgana, and so many, and of course Carolyn Martin's beautiful one. It's tough. I know that death is a part of life, but it really freaking sucks. The mind becomes accustomed to things by habitual sight of them, and neither wonders nor inquires about the reasons for things it sees all the time. That's true. And I am not one of those people that sees Laverne everywhere, or my mother everywhere, or my father everywhere. I have them in my memory banks. And my mother used to have some very strange sayings. My mother was from the Bronx. And she said words oddly. She had some kind of regional accent. She was probably my father did not speak with a New York accent. My father grew up in Upper Manhattan, and then later, they both migrated to the Queens area, which was considered the country at the time in the 50s. But my father was a very choice speaker, very clear, and his diction was impeccable. He used to take a fork and smack us on the knuckles if we said, oh, it's a nice picture. He said, picture. But my mother said crazy things like cereal. She had a couple of choice things. And then she joined this bowling league, and let's not talk about that. Vera, bad girl. Ray's here. The Catronaut is on the moon wearing a Speedy. Amazing. I can't even get a calendar from America. I know. But it was mailed unto you, my dearest. Have no fear. You might not have the calendar in hand, but you certainly have it in our hearts. We certainly sent it. And I apologize to the Canadian people. One, because your postal service is on strike. And on post is just the worst, apparently. What I went through with my Irish passport. What a disaster. I mean, and nobody had an answer for me. All right, it's probably at the it's not customs. Oh no. It's probably in a box. Somebody said to me, it's likely in a box. In a box where? Well, maybe in the airport. Oh, maybe in the airport. Where would that be? I just don't get it. Listen, Denmark just killed its postal service. Isn't that the shape of things to come? They're going to rely on isn't it so sad though that the internet and digital everything has killed the correspondence, like, you won't be getting beautiful Christmas cards, with a beautiful message in them. Of course, but people's handwriting has already gone to shit anyway. But people used to write, it's been two and four fortnights since last we corresponded. I beg to see you near and hither. Those things are gone. Those days are gone. It's just emails. Where are you at? And ending sentences with conjugations and with prepositions. And oh god, that drives me crazy. Where are you? Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk and all the bashers. Well done, panel power. Well done to you. I have the chronograph hand going today. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I do not. Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk and all the bashers. I don't believe that cat was on the moon. The shadows are all wrong, and you can't. Well, it was the thumbnail was done by the one and only auteur of 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's why people claim, or like to claim, that the moon landing was faked, which I don't think that it's particularly untrue. I'm sure that they probably did set up a sound stage. Did Stanley have something to do with filming them on? No, I don't think that he did. You don't see stars on a lens on the moon, so there's the science is there. All the shit is up there. They have pictures of it, but they could be fake too. I don't know. Who cares? I don't really know what could be, but they say that Stanley was the guy that filmed it, and who better? But can I be honest with you? 2001: Space Odyssey looks a lot better than the moon landing. So there you go. Steve Zalisky, thank you, buddy. Get well soon. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's just I just got to take it easy, and I feel bad because I was in and out of Rose's really quick, wearing gloves and a mask, and she's like, goes like this every morning. I give her a hug. And I'm like, I can't give you a hug right now. And she's like, well, why not? And I'm like, because I have a cold. She goes, oh, I won't get it. I was like, yes, you will. It's a virus. And it's only 2 days old. So it's definitely fresh and ready to conquer. Speedy Tuesday upvoted. Thank you, Martin Bronson. The King of the Forest is here. Hey, buddy. Great to see you live on the show. My dearest ones, and Renaissance's Gallery at 11. Happy New Year from Glen Parker is the place to be. Happy New Year to everyone who can't make the live tonight, as I have family. Oh, hey, isn't that nice? What a joyous way to start out your day, having family and friends over, because it's 2026. Can you believe that? Wow, I'm just like, what the hell kind of number is that? Oof, 2026 or 2026. What do people say? I say 2026. I say 2012, 2019, 2011. But some people say 19 and 76, and I kind of envy that because I think it's a great way to speak. Yes, she was born in 18 and 76. It's cunty. I like it. People see up everywhere. They think that you really care. For myself, I can't deceive, I know. It's only make-believe. I'm working. Upvote and subscribe and have a great show. Oh, Andy Bandy. Kiss the girls and made them cry, and you know that you did. Thank you, buddy boy. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. Dino's here. Hey, Dino. Now that I know that Dino's always had long hair. Are you a mucker, a mod, or a rocker? I'm a mucker. Dean upvoted. Thank you, buddy boy. And Mr. Thompson. Hey, Dirk, and all of my fellow bashers. Hey, great to have you on the show. And he upvoted. Thank you. Upvote. It's right down there. Holy crap. What a difference it makes. What a difference an upvote makes. You have no idea. And Mr. Bell is here. Bad Puss says thanks. Oh, that means you got the calendar. So grateful. $4.99. Basher Y, do you hear that? Eric has it. Mr. Bell. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy. Yeah, that's another thing for me to discuss today is about the calendars. We've gotten a lot of people saying whether or not they got the calendars. If you have not, tell me in the not in this chat. Put it in the comments. Because after the show I can go through them, and there's no tracking on them because we sent them in kind of a bulk mail because they're not packages. It would have been the down payment on a home, so we didn't do that. We sent them like relatively reasonable mail. If you haven't received it yet, please let me know. And Mr. Bell, we're going to start off with a big bang boom for you. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy. That was very sweet of you. What's my line? Dude, why did I think that? Am I stupid? I'm so stupid. Panel power. It's snowing in Montalcino. If it becomes significant, then 2026 could be a great year for Brunello. Like the last time that happened in 2019. Who doesn't love a Brunello? Wow. I got a beautiful bottle of Spanish olive oil from my neighbors because I took care of their dog. I didn't do much. I just fed it for 2 days and took it out a bunch of times. But, what a beautiful puppy, Gaia. She's amazing. Um, and it's funny. I don't know how terrible this is, but they're so beautiful. This couple, they're just young and gorgeous. Of course, they're Spaniards. Of course, they are. And the husband came home and he's like, "I want to give you something," and I was like, he gave me a bottle of olive oil. I was like, he goes, "Oh, we really wanted to get you a bottle of wine." I was like, "No, this is so much better." He's like, "Oh, yes, but Spanish wine is also great." And I was like, "Meh," because I am not a fan of Spanish wine. I'm just not. I've never had one that I liked, and I've had the Unico. I've had it. It tastes like orange peels. Emmett O'Malley loves Unico. It's one of his favorite wines in the whole world, but he loves all things Spanish. He loves the culture and the language and all that stuff. So it's not surprising. I don't particularly. I'm so happy to receive the olive oil, because Spanish olive oil and Portuguese olive oil are absolutely gorgeous. I'll pre-order some Brunello now. I bet. Smart move. Made the show live for the first time in yonks. Happy bashing and get well soon, Dirk. According to the previous post, I have a cold, and it blows, man. And I will turn the video and audio off for certain moments of the show to relieve myself. Dog flu. No. He's like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. Was it because you took the dog?" I'm like, "No, you catch it from people. You don't." Yeah, you could get something. You could get ill from being out in the cold in a snowstorm without a coat on. But no, you don't catch that. I was going to the dog park at 1:00 in the morning when no one was there. One of the things is, if I'm entrusted with somebody's pet, I don't want it to mix with another pet, because I don't know Guy's personality per se and another pet and how they might react to one another. I was already told, do not go around other dogs if you're fetching a ball with her, because she gets possessive. And she used this new term I never heard before. This new dog psychology term I'd never heard, but apparently it's a real thing about the possessiveness. So I made sure I was not around. Then yesterday, at 8:00 in the morning, this puppy came in, and he was a German Shepherd puppy. I thought he was an Akita. He was so big, and he was the most beautiful thing. And I met this woman, and she was wonderful. Everything about her, like, instant love affair. Loved her. And the dog was great, and they got along like a house on fire. And the next thing you know, Guy started growling at the puppy because she had a stick in her hand. I was like, no, 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 no. So yeah, definitely not the dog food. Hey, Fergal, great to see you live on the show. Hey, Dirk and all the Bashers, great to have you live. Thank you, buddy boy. Noticed in Aldi they're selling bottles of Barolo. Do they sell liquor in Aldi? Not in the States. For 18 euros. Planning to get a couple this weekend. Wow. Barolo for $18. For those of you who don't know what Barolo is, it's the Nebbiolo grape. And it's, it actually, Barolo was not considered a great wine for the longest time. People hadn't discovered it. It's a smaller region. Other Italian varietals had done much better, and it wasn't, I think, until the 70s that Barolo really came into its own. But Barolo is magical. If you've not had it, go seek it out. And I don't know about Aldi. We don't really, state by state in the United States, different. Like in New York State, you cannot buy any form of alcohol in a supermarché. Not possible. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Thank you, Fergal. Joe says you're more likely to get a cold during the winter because the colder air allows the temperature in your nose to decrease below 93, making it a more hospitable place for the adenovirus. Thank you so much. Yay. Yeah, well, it's cold here in New York. You know that, John. Holy crap. Get a hot toddy today. Hey, bastards. Daniel Gutierrez. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I just been drinking a lot of tea. The alcohol thing's not going to, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a whiskey. Remember when I had the COVID? I had a whiskey on the show, and I didn't hate it. And I don't like whiskey. I'm not a big fan. Then again, I don't really know what I'm talking about anyway when it comes to whiskey. I've poured it. I've just never really drunk it. Nice one, that Nick Brooker. Evening Beshes, Dave Fitzsimons. Hope you're not feeling too rough. It's rough. It's just, it's better now because I'm actually talking and moving around. And I was going to wear my eye bashers hat on the show, but I decided that, I've been wearing that hat and wrapped up in a blanket on the couch, and I haven't moved. I've just put on a giant pot of tea, and it just really just kind of went, whatever. People can be so inconsiderate with their secretions. I hope you're better soon. Oh my God. So true. I told you that story once a million years ago. It was in the 80s. It was the 87. I was a kid and I was on my way to my day job. I had like a after school job making sandwiches, and it wasn't an after school job actually, because I was out of school. It was and I had a cold, and I made sure nobody was around, and I went like this, and then some girl goes, pig. Like, I didn't see her. She had come out of the subway. Well, she's right, you know. And thank you, Joe. Thank you very much, Jojo. Brain fog is all part. So much brain fog, Dino. I mean, couldn't think of the name of that band. They had, what the hell was the name of that band? I still can't remember it. It was the guys in Jellyfish without Andy, and they made this new band, and they only lasted for like 2 EPs. It was good. Was it great? No. For What's My Line, right? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable editor of Random House, Mr. Bennett Cerf. Paul says he wants to speak like John Daly because he's so eloquent, the way he talks to the crowd. People don't speak like that anymore. Thank you, Jojo. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. Let's go, Gazoo. Hey, Daniel, where do you buy a Baraka? Well, in the States, it's a little difficult because it's not in Boots or any of your other chemist places. So you can get it on Amazon. They do have it there. I have tons of it in my house because it's imperative to keep this stuff handy. It is amazing. I know that there's a lot of vitamin tablets and things out there, but listen, first of all, if you've ever drunk too much, everybody in Europe pretty much knows, you pop a Baraka in a glass and you drink it and you go to sleep, you wake up and it's like you erased what you did last night. It's pretty amazing. Listen to me. In 2014, when Dana and I destroyed Paris, there was quite a bunch of Baraka going on because it was like we were mad people. So yeah, you can buy it on Amazon, but you can buy this in just about any chemist. My niece, who lives in London, brought me some Baraka home. It's a different branded, and they have other flavors outside of this is the classic orange. But they and I'm not sponsored by them, but I wouldn't be adverse to it. Thank you. Cheers, Fergus. That's right, sir. Baraka gives you back the BB bounce. It does. She's well aware of that. Do they have that down in Oz? They probably have it everywhere. It's just not a thing. I don't know why Baraka never caught on here. I don't know. My pleasure, Robin's Bird. Yes, of course. Beautiful Robin's Bird and Melly C and all the ladies of the Bash. Thank you. The incomparable ladies of the Bash. We're so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much. Loads of people where I live have the flu right now. I'm lucky it's not the flu, because the flu involves other things. Fever. Can I just say that this is a terrible thing to say out loud, that Dirk doesn't run fevers? I don't. Very rare. I had one when my appendix was about to explode because, I had poison all over my body. So, yeah, not helping. Most pharmacies, they all carry. You guys know it very, very well. Mr. You're a mean one. Mr. Bodgas. Happy New Year. Upvoted. Have you? Thank you, sir. Upvote if you can. What an incredible contribution. It's great to have you live on the show. That's a word. It's an actual word. The R word was what I was talking about before. You can't say that now, but it's the actual description of, and it's also a musical terminology too. It is. And it even has sludge in the bottom, like a great Bordeaux, which I don't know about you, but I like that stuff. Mr. Brad is here. Good evening, Dirk. Sorry you're a little under the weather. Hope you feel better by Friday's show with Sheen. P.S. Have some Ricola. I don't have that in the house right now, but I do. After the show, I have no choice but to go to the store because Rose is out of oatmeal and I have to get it. Imperative. It's so important because when you're dealing with elderly people, the most important thing you could do for them is routine. Don't deviate. Like, I had no choice today, but I made her scrambled eggs and cheese, which I know she likes, but that's the only other option. I make her oatmeal every morning with blueberries to go with her coffee. And she looks forward to it. So thank you. I will, when I'm out, Brad, I will go get some Ricola. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. that word is not favorable nowadays. The word spastic medically refers to muscles. Yes, yeah, it absolutely, it's the word that means what it means. But I'll tell you why the R word doesn't work because of New Yorkers, because they would be like, listen, you fucking, that's why. And that's how that word came out of favor. I blame it all on New York for the way we put the F word in front of everything. That word no longer applies, but it is a very descriptive word. But listen, language changes. Funny, I was just reading about new treatments for post-stroke spasticity. Wow. Joe, this is totally tangential, but there used to be, before my neighborhood got stupid, we had San Remo Pizza, and this guy Paolo, one of the most inside and out, one of the most beautiful peoples from Salerno. Beautiful man. I mean, just what a sweetheart. He used to call me Kennedy, and I used to go in there. And then when the fancy pizzerias came in, I ignored them, and I went strictly this because I wanted a New York orange slice of pizza. I just wanted New York style pizza. Brick oven to me is like, all right, it's a dime a dozen, 10 a penny. You can get them everywhere. Some people make better crust, some people have better cheese, but like getting a great New York slice is an art. And I'll be honest with you, I like it better than Italian pizza because I don't like puffy pizza. I don't like it. I like a great thin New York slice that cracks when you bend it. It's oily. Anyway, this guy, his wife had a stroke. And this is about 10, 12 years ago, 15 years. I don't know, it was a while ago. And they asked him if they had this new stroke medication that completely reverses the stroke. But in like less than 1% of people, it kills them. And it killed his wife. And he closed his pizzeria. And I believe he moved back to Italy. I'm not quite sure. I lost it. But his son, many years later, showed up. His son was like this kind of chubby, pimply kid that used to begrudgingly put the pizza in the oven. You could say he was like, and then I'm in the veterinarian's office, which, by the way, was literally next door to his dad's pizzeria. And this movie star is taking care of Laverne, being very sweet to her. And he goes, Dirk, you don't remember me, do you? And I said, I don't. He goes, I'm Andrew. And I said, Andrew. He goes, I'm Paolo's son. And I went, Paolo. He goes, Paolo from San Remo Pizza. He had like gotten really thin and handsome, and he grew up and he wound up, and he's now, then he gave up veterinary medicine and he became, we went to actual medical school. Beautiful kid. I digress, but it was a beautiful thing. And yeah, I like that kind of pizza. I still write letters. Of course you do. And you probably all use a beautiful pen, and of course you all do. Well, Carolyn Martin still uses a quill, and, there's nothing more beautiful than reading a letter, Email killed the postal star. Email killed the postal star. It sure did. MTV is gone. MTV went off the air. Listen, MTV, I was around for the beginning of MTV, and I remember we couldn't get it where I was because there was no cable TV. Because where I lived, there was a local congressman named Donald Manis who was corrupt, and he was holding back cable television from getting to Queens. Anyway, we eventually got it. Donald Manis eventually killed himself over the scandal. Why would you do that? And nowadays, you just get away with it. People are like, oh, slap on the wrist. I remember I didn't see the beginning of it because we were about a year or two late for getting it. But it was fun, like Blondie and the Cars. And, of course, I was a hard rocker, so I couldn't wait for I Love It Loud to be on, or, and MTV served a purpose. It changed the music industry for the better, and then for the worse, and then the end of the world, because everybody had to have artists were spending $250,000, $500,000. Michael Jackson was spending over $1 million on videos, and records. The average record in the 80s, 70s, and 80s was about $250,000 to $300,000 to produce a record. Get your producer, your engineers, your studios, and all that stuff. I mean, wow, those days are over. People make their records here, for nothing. And record companies can't really do anything for you. You need to go get some, pretty girl to put you on Instagram because I can't think of another way to promote you. I sent you a Christmas card, Dirk. Any son of it? Not quite yet. Beautiful Fergal. No, because it's Ireland. But thank you, and when I get it, I will, instantaneously, dearest Virgil. Absolutely, I love letters. I love love letters. Robin's bird. I miss Christmas cards. I have to admit, I stopped doing them about 8 years ago. I used to buy really hyper religious ones because I just think that they're the most beautiful. Hark the Herald Angels and all that stuff. I like them. I just like the imagery. It's beautiful. I miss them too, Jojo. Dirk, is the Metropolitan Detention Center where Maduro is being locked up in the vicinity? A bunch of high profile figures have been locked up there. It's not far away, my friend. I mean, I could walk there if there was, there is a bridge. Yeah, it's not far. It's not far. No, not far. The moon landing was real. It's the return that was faked. Well, I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry about that. What the hell did I do? Let me go back. I did not sit. Thank you, Joe. That was for my Hakarama. Thank you, Jojo, for the text message because I would never have seen it. I was muted. Um, what's my line? That's what you're saying. You've been watching What's My Line. So, Dorothy Kilgallen. By the way, she was murdered. She was somebody had entered her apartment and did away with her, and they've never solved the mystery. And Arlene Francis, she was, these people were stars of stage and screen, and they'd have one revolving chair, the second chair. But you watch everybody, gowns. People would go out on a Tuesday night, Wednesday night to a restaurant, or restaurant, as they said in the 50s. And men would always wear a suit, tie and suit. Those gentlemen are mostly wearing tuxedos. It's so true. And yeah, I know. Don't get me started on that, Julian. I know it's so true. Hey, JC Kingsley. Hello, Dirk and the Bashers. Hey, you. It's been a while. Where you been? Rough holiday season. Had to let our. Oh, no. Not Rudy. On the 19th, right before Christmas, the last couple of months were rough. Oh, man. Big hearts out to you, JC. Oh, send us a picture of him for today, will you? Would you send us a picture to celebrate Rudy today? If it's too much, you can stop watching the show, but can we celebrate him a little bit? I mean, a little tribute to Rudy. I'm so sorry. It's the worst. It's the worst. Sorry, Fergal. For some reason, I went on autopilot and typed Fergus. I thought, well, people call me Dirkus all the time, and I don't care. On the upside, we adopted 2 new furballs from a rescue in her honor. Pics for the gallery. Oh, an email. The white cat with the mohawk is Mad Martigan Helios Kingsley. Wow. And Tabby is Cleopatra Selena K. Aren't you creative? Look at you crazy people. So sorry for that. Jellyfish on the brain. There's no jellyfish on my brain. I can't even remember. They had a song called something Lighthouse. They had a stupid name, but jellyfish is a stupid name. Sorry for your loss, JC Kingsley. Please put a picture of him in, and I'm grateful to feature your new kitty cats and celebrate the best hangover cure. A few minutes breathing 100% oxygen from my closed circuit rebreather. Oh, I bet that's true. Nick, can I tell you what? There used to be a girl who was a nurse, and she used to come into my bar and get hammered, and she'd pick up guys and she'd take them back to hers, and she'd hook them up to an IV bag, and then they would get sober together. How about that? That is crazy town. And I did not know that that was a thing, but it's true. How crazy is that? No worries, Nick, says Fergal. I used to eat Baraka like sweets, and yes, it's very popular in Oz. All work first aid kits have a tube of Baraka. They should. Listen, man, it's already worked on me. My deepest condolences, of course, to JC, man. We're so sorry. Now you want a Baraka. Get it. It's great. Yeah, it's it. The Licorice Quartet. Thank you. Couldn't think of it. The Licorice Quartet, right? And that's how they spelled it too. It was, without Andy Sturmer, he was the glue. They're all super talented, but just man. Sorry, JC, says JoJo. Yeah, gosh. Very rude of me, Fergal. Should have checked. Apologies again. You're the only Fergal I know. Paul said to me once, we were watching a show, Catastrophe, and her brother's name was Fergal. He goes, "What kind of a name is that?" I was like, "You never heard the name Fergal? I've known 800 Fergals." It's Irishy. All good, Nick. I've been called worse. Me too. Yeah. Slice in the soda, $1.50. Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember less than that. I think you used to be able to get like a wax cup Coke or 7-Up and a slice for $1. I think so. GPA. Very sad. Yeah. Hitesh Dirk, did you get my Christmas card and gift? Did not, Hitesh. I got nothing yet, but thank you very much. Canada, man. I have informed delivery that lets me know when I'm going to get stuff. So, but thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Listen, I know the holiday season got in the way. It's the 6th of January. So I guess things need to sort themselves out. But, but thank you. Thank you, Hitesh. It's very sweet of you. Jim Lassick, 1491. Hey, Jimmy Lassick. Happy New Year, Bash. It's great to be with all you. Oh, great to have you live. Cheers to you, Dirk. Cheers to you. I don't have any. I finished that. I know I'm drinking Diet Coke, and I shouldn't be, but I don't care. Who cares? You know what? It doesn't taste like what it normally tastes like. It tastes weird. I'm not loving it. Hey, Jim. Great to have you on the show. Is the Metropolitan one that Epstein was in? Yeah, I believe so. Which is now closed and empty. Oh, was that in Brooklyn? I don't even know. The one where they murdered him? Wow, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah. No sound. Okay, now I'm on that. Turn your microphone. Thank you for saying. I don't have the I have to scroll through the pictures. So thank you for JoJo for sending me a text message, because that was the smartest way to do that. Who else wants the show to go on? Can I just act it out like I'm in a silent film? You got sound now, that's for sure, right? You got sound. Thank you. JC Kingsley, Rudy pics sent along with some neat attachments. A good use for a. Oh, okay. Can take old pics of my fur pals through the years and make videos of them. Please do that. Thank you, guys, very, very much, guys. Let's get into the Gallery of Bastards, shall we?
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublime me the Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the
world. No power. No power. No power. Let's see. Let's get this. Let's start out with Andrew. Olive chilling. Oh, this is a great shot of Olive. Let's do this. The beautiful Olive. That's interesting. Oh, I don't have that in there. That's what's weird. It's like it just goes to show you. Usually I make 2 windows for the show, and I didn't. That's why I was like, why is this acting the way it is? So weird. Beautiful Olive. Andrew. Thanks, Andy Pandy. Look at her. She's just enjoying the day. How are they doing? How are they coping? You know, Carolyn's dog is not doing so well. He's just not feeling it because his mom left them. So it's very, very weird, you know. Yeah. I feel so bad. Leaving Tilly to go swimming. Okay, here we go. Mr. Brooker, download the video. I know I should have done this, right? Okay. Okay. This is a video? It doesn't look like a video. Window. Here it goes. Is it a video? It is.
So I'll be back in about an hour, okay? You got anything to say about that?
We can hear your accent.
Oh, your waggy tail?
Your waggy tail.
Oh, okay. You're just chilling then. All right, you nutter.
Nutter.
See you soon.
Bye. I'll see you when you get back. That's brilliant. Hey, now I know what you sound like. How great is that? Thank you, Mr. Brooker. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Nick. And then we got leaving Tilly. Okay. That was leaving Tilly to go swimming plus 2 photos of her napping. Okay, great. Mr. Brooker. Some Tilly napping. Beautiful. And a video. Oh, one moment, please.
The dental stick.
A dental stick, because that sounds appetizing. Would you like a dental stick? She likes the dental sticks. And it looks on that pillow, it looks like it's royal. Oh, look at you. Enjoy you. You're adorable. It's gone now. Tilly, incredible. Thanks, Nick. Great shots. Great video. Who doesn't want a little Tilly in their world? Thanks, buddy. Virgo, the ultimate Omega Speedmaster guide, Christmas present from a good friend. It says hey Dirk, I can't wait to start reading this. Oh, this is yeah. This is a book that most of us have. I definitely have it. It's a great book. We'll watch only. Yeah. Rossier and Maguire. Yeah. Magali, I should say. The Ultimate Speedmaster Guide, 3rd edition. Yeah, I think I have the 2nd edition. I have to go look to see which one I have. Fantastic, though. It's a great book. Look at that one right there. Fantastic. Wow. Amazing. Do I not have this on Do Not Disturb? I should, because I'm getting text messages right now, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's a great, great book. You're going to love that. Where was I now? Okay. Melly C, Eminem. Oh, early Eminem Madness. Eminem Madness. Welcome into Madness. Eminem Madness. Smoking Mindy Madness. Yeah. There's Mork for president. Mork. That's for you, Carolyn Martin. Oh, look at this. God, she's so small compared to him. That was my house too. Boxes with beds and just whatever they want, they get, right? It's just the way to do it. Amazing. Can I not do that while I'm in Hold on a second. Trying to figure out a way to do this with finesse. I don't think it'll let me do it. Sorry about that. I had to hack. Okay, let's get back to Mork and Mindy Madness because I don't know how to do that, obviously. Ladybug. Hello, pretty lady. Oh, that's so cute. She would pounce on him, though, right? He wouldn't do it to her. Oh, you have a big skylight. How great is that? She looking for the perfect spot. She is. Oh, so pretty. Eminem madness, Mork and Mindy madness. Madness, Eminem madness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at Mork for president. Oh, who doesn't love him? Not to say he's more beautiful than Mindy because we love her. She did win the contest. Remember the very first contest? She did win that, to be fair. And then there's the king of the forest, Martin Bronson. Here's some Bronson shots for you all. Holy, look at this beautiful beast. Oh my God. When you look up Regal, that's what you find. Look at this guy. Look at him. You are a magical beast. Like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, right? Look at him. You're beautiful. It's funny. I know he's yawning, but it looks like he's like, yeah. Like he's at a rock show. What is his meow like? Does he have like a king of the forest meow or does he have a soft meow? I'd love to know. Because I don't know if I've ever heard a Maine Coon meow before. I don't know that I have. Bronson, incredible. Thank you, Mart. That is just outrageous. Outrageous. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Mr. Is this yours? Is this the gallery for today? I'll make sure. Greetings, Dirk, Maximum 11 Bus. Okay, wait. Okay. Wait. Okay, there it's great. From Julian, I want to make sure because I see some other things mixed in there. I just want to make sure. From Julian, love and blessings from our very own Julian. And of course, we're still, look at this, pan hard, vrai salon de la route, le dîner, Radiomatic. How cool is that? Oh, look at this. Is it not your work today? Oh, look how funny is that? Yeah, I need that today. Oh, this is fun. The Cremola magazine, Christmas 1947. I didn't know when they started with the Xmas thing. How interesting is that? Wow. Look at that. Tickles the world's palate, indeed. DEFCON 2. Yeah, people say DEFCON 4. It's like, no. Oh, look at this. These are great, Julian. What a new cool thing you did today. Very interesting. Oh, wow. War of the Worlds. Look at that. That's War of the Worlds. Is anybody watching Pluribus? I finished it. I didn't like it at first, and now I'm obsessed with it. Maybe because I'm sick, and I just was like, I love the buzz to watch TV. Oh, this is so cute. I think I'm going to do a 3D one. You know, I've never done a 3-day 3D one for the show. I've done cats in theaters and poodle skirts and stuff, but how great is that? I should do that. Amazing. The world's largest photographic deal is Wallace and Heaton. Everything for photography, cameras, enlargers, lenses, binoculars, cine equipment, and all accessories. How great is that? Right today to overseas sales department. Oh my God. New Bond Street, London. Cool is that? Oh, things to come. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Wells is great, man. Wow. Tim Martin, coffee, café, Continental. That's when it meant something. What a fun thing today, Julian. How fun is that? Such a different thing from you. Wonderful. Julian, everybody. Bravo. And that, of course, I know that's not one, but I've seen this before because you put it in your emails. I'd like to think of it as a way you sign a letter. Yours truly, Julian. Ray, watch Lee Marvin. That's so weird that you say Lee Marvin. I watched him present an Oscar the other day. Wandering Star 1969. Let's see what this is. I'm gonna get a copyright infringement on this. I'll share it for a half a second. But movies you can't really play on YouTube, so I'll skip her out. He's singing. Yeah, got to be very careful with videos. Just so you know, the YouTube algorithm, please do not take kindly to you using people's, especially movies. So just be careful. Just remember that. Becky Brown, Gallery Q-Tip. Happy birthday, Bronson. Oh, is it Bronson's birthday today? Did I miss that somewhere? Did I miss that? Wait a second. Did I miss that somewhere? Oh my God, did I miss that? Tell me right now. Did I miss that? I'm sorry. My brain is just not happening. Happy birthday, Bronson. Did I miss that guy? Somebody say it in the chats right now. Is it your birthday, beautiful one? That's Q-Tip. She's, his hypothetical girlfriend from a faraway land. Thank you. Thank you, Becky Brown. Let me go back to Martin Brown. Martin is back. Okay. Bronson is back on his favorite place, says Mart. Back. Okay. Nobody's saying anything right now. I'm really worried. Did anybody did they shut down my thing for playing that video? Oh my God. What could happen? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Q-Tip. Mr. Lassick, watch of the day. Happy New Year, brother. To all the bashers as usual. I'm not complying to Speedy Tuesday. Oh, you don't have to. But I do have a 3861 star. Okay. Starbucks with some Rolex markling illegally attained. Thank you. I don't know what you're going to say. Dirk, it's not Bronson's birthday. Okay. I was like so worried. I was like, we should have a party for Bronson's birthday. Oh, yeah. This is your 3861 Starbucks Speedmaster, Jimmy Lassick. What makes a Rolex a Rolex? These great shots. Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice. I didn't know that Speedmasters came in a Starbucks edition, but that's okay. Beautiful. And you're having a nice little dram there, mister. The incomparable Mr. Jimmy Lassick. We love you, man. Thank you, buddy. Mr. Culver, Speedy Tuesday. Such a beautiful day. Thank you, Dirk. You're a good soul. Not as good as you, Mr. Bad Gas. Not as good as you. And look at this guy complying to the order of the day. Oh my God, look at that. That's a sexy beast. Sexy beast. Look at that thing. Warrior. Now we're talking, kiddos. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, the Speedmaster just makes everything better. Doesn't it? Does anybody not like Speedmasters? I mean, I guess there's people out there that don't. I always felt as if when you're a watch collector, I mean, it's just the one watch that is a must. I think a sub is a must. I think a Speedmaster is a must. I don't think there's any other musts, but if you're like a watch guy, I think you have to have a sub, and I think you have to have a Speedy. I don't know. Am I wrong? Who cares? I don't know. You see these guys with like FP Journe. I don't like that brand. I think they're ugly as F. And so many of them have batteries in them. So I'm like, not that I'm quartz shaming, because I don't. I love my Timex. But $35,000-$40,000 for a quartz watch, that's big Patek level, robbery. No thanks. I just think FP Journe the Speedy is the best one and done. Agreed, Mr. Bad Guys. But this guy the other day was telling me, oh man, you don't know watches until you got FP Journe. I'm like, they're farty looking. I think they're very farty looking. I don't like them. Basher Gallery Kittens. Oh, JC Kingsley. Oh my God. Oh, look at these babies. Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I know. God bless you that you did it, because there's so many kittens I want to save from the wrecking ball. It's just in this climate I live in, it's just so heinous. So terrible. My sister has a million cats that she's trying to. Look, that's not fair. Oh my God. Look at that baby. I mean, oh my God. You just broke the internet. Oh, wow, JC. Wow. Oh, wow. Wait. Look at that. Look at this guy. Oh, he's got his little thing. Well, you got him fixed and he's interfering. Look at the size difference in them. Look at this little tiny baby. Wow. These are what beautiful. Oh, beautiful babies. Oh my God. Oh, look at you. Oh. Oh, you got it all decked out for them. Oh, God, that is just breaking the internet on every level. Wow. And there's a follow-up too. Okay. Rudy Memorial. Oh, okay. Oh, Rudy. I'm sorry. You were loved, Rudy. You were so loved. Look at you, you beautiful baby cat. What a beauty. Man, those mackerels, they're so smart and so wonderful. You can really judge a cat by their color, man. You really can. Oh, here's a download a video. Hold on. I have to open this up. Oh, gosh. I don't know if anybody can handle this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, give me a second to prepare for the people here. Oh God, look at you, beautiful baby cat. How old was he? Oh, he's Rudy in motion more. Hold on. There's another one. One moment, please. Oh, would you did some kind of AI stuff? Hey, why not? Oh, beautiful. We love you, JC. We love you, Rudy. Thanks, buddy. God bless Rudy, and for being such a great person and getting those new kitty cats. They're gonna have a beautiful life, man. What do you got going on here, Mr. Bell? Nemo the dam. I don't know what this is. The dam? This looks like, what is this? Tell me what this is. Is that a dam? First of all, where is that? It looks like a music venue. Like, what is that? A restaurant? Is it a dam with a restaurant? Where is that? And it says URE. What does that mean? What does that mean there exactly, buddy? Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Let me make sure that nothing got messed up here. Spam. No. Okay, good. That's the Gallery of Bastards, my friends. Thank you so much.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime the Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining me on the Speedy Tuesday. I'm going to call it quits because I probably need to go back and just pop some more Baraka and some more Zycam. But thank you all very much for your beautiful and wonderful videos and what a beautiful JC. We're so sorry. So let's all say a little bit of a prayer and a special condolences to JC and his family for Rudy, but bringing on the beautiful new and aptly named new kitty cats We love you all, man. Thank you very, very much for that. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. Remember, if you meet a person who doesn't like cats, you need to run away from them right away. You know why? Because they're a